Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find the link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what's your reputation. So pile number 1, you're going to be the Tiger's Eyes crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the Green Adventurine crystal. And pile number 3, the citrine crystal. So again, pile number 1, Tiger's Eyes crystal. Pile number 2, Green Adventurine crystal. And pile number 3, citrine crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the Tiger's Eyes crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1. What's your reputation? What's your reputation? I don't know why I heard rep your set. Oh, you're repping your set, my pal number 1. What's your reputation? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, you have the reputation of being somebody of high value, okay? Luxurious energy with the 10 of Pentacles, longevity, long-term vision. You could be an earth sign, don't have to be, but there's definitely an energy of luxurious vibes about you, okay? With the 10 of Pentacles. So let's see. What's your reputation? What's your reputation? Oh, we have the 2 of Swords. So my pal number 1, you have the reputation of being the unbothered queen or king, okay? You mind a business that pays you. You stay out the way. You stay out the mix. And you just do you with the 2 of Swords, okay? You're not the type of person that's going to be caught up in drama. You're not the type of person that's going to be caught up in like chit chat, unnecessary chit chat, or back and forth. Okay, that's what I'm getting here with the 2 of Swords. What's your reputation? We have the World card. So you have the reputation of being well versed or extremely knowledgeable with the World card. You're definitely somebody who people respect your hustle, respect the way that you conduct yourself in social settings, but you come off as somebody who is well versed or has a lot of like worldwide knowledge, or somebody who's well traveled or well read. Okay, that's your reputation. What's your reputation? We have the 10 of Wands. Ooh, you do have the reputation of being a challenge with the 10 of Wands. There's a challenging energy about you that you possess. There's a heaviness, but not in a negative way where you're like a burden or like an obstacle. It's more so in a way where with the 10 of wands, your reputation is more like living up to your standards is a challenge. Living up to your expectation is a challenge. So some people, they may feel inadequate when they are in your presence, or they may feel like rejected by you. There is an energy of being emotionally withdrawn when it comes to you, okay? Or like just being emotionally burdened because a lot of people compare themselves to you with the 10 of wands. What is your reputation? What do we have here? Ooh, fool. So with the Fool card, you have the reputation of being somebody who is a free-spirited individual. You don't conform to society's rules and expectations, and this could be something that triggers people, and that could represent the 10 of wands as well, where some people may feel burdened because they listen to society and they go by what society deems to be acceptable. And it's not like you're doing things that are unacceptable, but you're doing things on your own terms with the Fool card, and that could be something that could be challenging for some people or uncomfortable being in your presence because you're not conforming. You're being yourself. You're being authentic, and they're putting on a mask. They're being like they're performing. Okay. So, what's your reputation, my pal number one? We have the Tower. Yeah, being unpredictable. You're hard to pin down with the Tower. You could be a Scorpio here. Some people, they feel like they know you, but then after a while they get to see you, and then you transform, you transmute, and then you're like a totally different person. So people have a hard time keeping up with you. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you have the reputation of being like adventurous, bold in your interactions, bold in your actions. Okay, like you're the type of person, like I said with the Fool card, you take leaps of faith. You're not somebody who will, like I said, conforming. This is like the main thing. A lot of people may conform, or like you have a lot of friends that conformed. You know, they follow society's like rules. They did everything by the book, and then they still are unfulfilled. They're still unhappy. While you, on the other end, you live life on your own terms. You're happy. You're celebrating, and you have the best life. Like your life is on your terms. You're doing things on your terms. You're not following a trend. You're the one setting the trends here, okay? And you do have that reputation. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the Hangman. So we have Pisces energy, we have Pisces, and we have Scorpio here. Also Aries, and we also have with the World card, we have all the fixed signs. Okay, so you could be a fixed sign because we do have Scorpio here. So you're somebody who is hardworking, you're resilient, and that's your reputation. Like you're not somebody who gives up. Like you finish things through. Like when you start something, you see it through the end. You don't just give up or give in. You don't do that. You do have that reputation. Some people may classify you as somebody who's stubborn, okay, but it's not that. You know what you want, okay, and you're not going to change your mind if this is what you want, okay. So this is what I'm getting here. So what's your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. You definitely have the reputation of being a balanced individual. You're very strategic in your approach to how you do certain things with the Two of Wands because you plan things ahead and then you execute flawlessly. Like you're not reckless in your behavior or your actions. You're not impulsive. You're very strategic. You pivot at the right moment when need be, but you're not going to just do things impulsively just because you feel like it, okay? Your energy is well channeled. You do have that reputation. What's your reputation, my pal? Yeah, Temperance card, you see? You could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusper, don't have to be. But with the Temperance card, that's exactly what I was picking up on. Like you very even tempered, you're calm, cool, and collected under pressure. Okay, you have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy as well. And you're definitely an alchemist here. That's what I'm getting with the Temperance card. You're an alchemist. You know how to transmute negative energy into positive energy, and that's your reputation. Okay, yeah, we have the King of Cups, emotionally intelligent. That's your reputation. You're street smart and book smart. Okay, Like you know how to like your like situational awareness with the King of Swords. Oh, sorry, the King of Cups. Okay, you know how to read the room. You know, like you could pick up on things a lot faster than most people because you're very much in tune. You see the subtle signs, subtle like movement, shift of energy when people try to do things to like subtly try to undermine you. You catch these things very quickly. Like you have you're a really good lie detector. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you do definitely have the reputation of being resourceful, very generous, okay, giving individual with the Six of Pentacles, well balanced, okay. Just keep in mind that some people, they know that about you, so they may try to capitalize on that and take advantage of you. But I feel like a lot of you are very sharp. Like, yes, you're generous, but your generosity is limited to the people that you know actually care for you. So what is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Strength card, Leo energy, powerful energy. Your energy is felt when you walk into a room, okay, with, yeah, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So with the Strength card, what I'm getting here, your reputation is that you're somebody who is strong-willed and determined. Self-mastery is heavy here for you, my pal number one. With the Strength card, heavy on self-mastery. You're a sovereign being. What is your reputation? What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Page of Cups. You do have the reputation of being very sensitive to your environment, highly intuitive. This is something that people cannot deny. That's why some people may not really like to be around you, because they could feel like your laser focus and how you could see right through them, their pretense or their performative energy. What is your reputation? Yeah, wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles again, my pal number one. Wow, this is a beautiful energy. There's this luxurious energy that you emanate, my pal number one, and people could pick up on it automatically when you walk into a room. There is this gracious energy about you. And what I'm also picking up on, my pal number one, is that you do have the reputation of like providing a lot of value, great value. You go above and beyond when you do things, okay? You're not mediocre in anything that you do. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. You do have the reputation of being guarded, like you're not easily swayed or manipulated with the Four of Pentacles. You have strong boundaries here with the Four of Pentacles, and that's your reputation. You do have the reputation of being a grounded individual, practical in your approach to, especially when it comes to making money and spending money. You're very practical. You don't squander money. You're a very great shopper. Like, you know how to shop, and you're very frugal. But this is the reason why you have a lot of money too. Like, it's not that you're cheap, because I'm not getting like you're cheap, because we have the Ten of Pentacles. That means you like luxury, you like great things, but you're not gonna go and spend like, you're not the type of person that's gonna go and spend like $1,000 or like $500 on a bottle. You're not gonna do that. That's what I'm getting here. You're not. You're gonna be like, heck no. Like, this is the same bottle I can get like in Canada. We call it, like, we have LCBO, like in Ontario. I don't know if LCBO is everywhere in Canada, but in Ontario, it's LCBO. So you're not gonna go and spend like $500 on a bottle when you could get it for $40 at LCBO. Okay, like, you're not gonna do that. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, like, let's say if you drink, like, you're very frugal, like you're not going to just squander your money just like that, just for show. Like, you're not going to do that, but you know how to spend your money. Like, you spend money on quality things, something that's going to generate more wealth for you. So you're more likely to spend money on like stocks, bonds, real estate, okay, REITs. Like, you're going to spend money on that. You're not going to go spend like a band on a phone. You're not going to do that. This is what I'm getting here. You're not going to do it, okay? So what's your reputation? What's your reputation? What's your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. What is your reputation? Okay, just one, please. What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the King and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy. Okay. You're very much in tune with your femininity as well as your masculinity. Like you're in tune with both, and that balance is felt. You do have that reputation. Like you connect very well with both men and women on a intellectual level as well as an emotional level. Okay. I feel like people fall in love with you very fast. My pal number one. What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the magician. We have Virgo and Gemini energy. And if you are a Gemini and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Okay. Yes, with the magician energy, you do have the reputation of being like versatile, agile, very gifted. Maybe some of you could play multiple instruments here, or you play multiple sports. You could be like, I feel like with the temperance card and the magician, you may like have this ability to merge different skills that are not intertwined. Like let's say for instance, like coding and fashion. Like these are two different skills or two different areas, right, of expertise that are not intertwined, but you have a way of like intertwining like those two elements that are opposite of each other or like not even in the same spectrum. So you do have that reputation here. Okay. Like you could be like, let's say you're a DJ, but you're also like a skateboarder. Like, you know, these two they're not in the same range, right? So this is what I'm getting here for you, my pal number one. And somebody does not want you to know that because I almost dropped all my cards. So what's your reputation, my pal number one? What's your ooh, we have the 10 of Swords. You do have the reputation of having like a mean ass cutoff game. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Your cutoff game is so strong. Like people know, like once you cut them off, it's over. Like there's no coming back. Like you're not the type of person that's going to give people like multiple chances with the 10 of Swords. Once you're done, you're done. Like you do have that reputation. And it stings when you're done. It's like you don't fight, you don't argue, you don't yell. It's like a clean cut. Okay? What's your reputation? What's your reputation? We have 8th house, mystery. So you definitely have a mysterious, alluring vibe to you. You could definitely be a Scorpio because we have the Tower here, and 8th house is Scorpio's house as well. So you're definitely mysterious. Maybe you have a lot of occult knowledge as well with the 8th house. Ooh, we have Leo shine. We have Leo twice. Okay. Ooh, okay. You have this powerful energy. You shine brightly. Some people they may think that you're cocky, but I just feel like it's your confidence here. They're just hating. Okay. Like you have this mysterious vibe with the 8th house and then a Leo. You shine brightly. You do have the reputation of like, you know, like coming into the room and all eyes on you. Okay. You do have that vibe. It's undeniable. Okay. So what's your reputation, my pal? We have 11th house, community. This is giving me star energy with the 11th house because this is Aquarius energy. Yeah, you're influential in your community. Like people vibe to you, they gravitate towards you, they listen to you. You may have like you do have the reputation of like attracting a lot of fans with the 11th house. Like people copy you a lot, jack your style, but they can't do it like you. So what's your reputation? We have South Node, pass. You do have the reputation of leaving an imprint on people from your past. Like people don't forget you. Like even if you're a thing of the past, like somebody that they know from past experiences, they never forget you. Like you leave a permanent imprint on people, and that's your reputation. Like you're always remembered, whether it's good or bad, you're always remembered. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked the green adventurine crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 2. What's your reputation? What's your reputation? What's your reputation? We have the Fool card. So with the Fool card, I'm getting you have the reputation of being somebody who walks to the beat of your own drums here. You take risk, calculative risk. You're bold. You definitely have that reputation here. Like, I feel like a lot of people are, they can be jealous of your boldness, your daring nature here. Okay. You could be an Aries, or I heard Aquarius as well. So what's your reputation, my pal number 2? What's your reputation? Ooh, 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 okay, my pal number 2. Ooh, you have the reputation of being the competition with the 5 of Wands. You're definitely the blueprint. People want to get like you or want to be you or want to be better than you, okay? They measure themselves up to you. So they feel like if they're doing better than you or they have some sort of advantage over you, whether it's like through work, connection, or like just like life milestone, like getting married, having children, all that good jazz. If they feel like they're doing better than you, they made it. They made it in life. Oh my gosh. You do have that reputation. And with the High Priestess, you have the reputation of being spiritually in tune, spiritually advanced, or like possessing like spiritual esoteric knowledge here with the High Priestess. And what I'm also getting here, you do have the reputation of being somebody who has strong spirit guides and strong protection, because you may have had people that tried you in the spiritual realm and they had to F around and find out real quick and it wasn't sweet. That's what they get, okay? That's what they get for trying you in the spiritual world. And honestly, people that send spiritual attacks are cowards, because it's like, why don't you come to the person straight up in their face and do what you want to do? Like, if you're really that bad, like you feel like you're bad and you're bold, why don't you do it in front of their face? Why you need to go behind their back and do spiritual work? Like, that's coward. Like, if you have to do that, you are a coward. And if you're watching this and you are the karmic, hey, don't be mad at me, be mad at yourself, because yo, that's what I'm getting here, my pal number 2. Somebody had to learn the hard way not to do this anymore, not to ever do this again. And this person, I'm getting like, this is somebody who may have done this on multiple occasions, maybe not to you, but to other people. But when they did it to you, they learned a valuable lesson. Not everybody is who they appear to be. Just because you see their physical, like their looks, how they look, doesn't mean that they're nobody in the spiritual world, okay? So this person had to learn, or people had to learn the hard way. So you do have that reputation. So I feel like this could be like people that are in the spiritual world as well, spiritual community, but those ones are like the one that do baneful magic, okay? Somebody had to learn the hard way. I don't know why I'm getting that, guys, but like there could be somebody, you know, that needs to hear this message, that needs to know like, yo, you can't be doing that to just anybody. You gonna F around and find out, and somebody had to F around and find out because of you, and you do have that reputation, okay? We have the 8 of Wands. Okay, you do have the reputation of somebody who takes fast forward action. You're bold in your interaction here. Like, when you do things, it happens very fast, naturally, with the 8 of Wands. That's what I'm getting here with the 8 of Wands. You do have that reputation of making things happen for you in a very fast. Like, you take action. Like, whenever you have an idea, you don't procrastinate. You don't drag your feet. You take action immediately. Okay, you do have that reputation, and you make it happen immediately too. It doesn't take you long for you to get something off the ground. You have like entrepreneurial spirit to you. That's what I'm getting here. What's your reputation? Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords. You have the reputation of having like a very strong cut-off game. Or like, I just feel like, I don't know why I keep getting like that energy of somebody may have done something to you and they had to learn the hard way. Like with the Ten of Swords, it was abruptly. Okay. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. You do have the reputation of being able to juggle multiple responsibilities at once. Okay. You're very talented too. That's what I'm getting here with the Two of Pentacles. You have multiple talents and skill set that you're utilizing to improve your life. What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Strength card. You could be a Leo here or a Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Cusper. With the Strength card, you do have the reputation of being being self mastery. Okay, a sovereign being. That's what I'm getting here with the Strength card. You're extremely influential too. When you walk into a room, you shift the energy automatically. You don't really have to do much or say much. People could sense your presence and they could sense that you are a powerful being. What is your reputation? Yeah. Ooh, justice. You definitely have the reputation of like implementing justice on people. The Libra energy. Oh my God. Maybe you're a Libra here. Somebody had to learn the hard way. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I don't know. I just got the channel message. I needed to say that because somebody needs to hear this. Okay. That's why I said if you are the karmic, because I know my collective is not the karmic, but it could be like, anybody who watches my channel, right? It could be people that are divinely connected to my channel, or there's also karmic that are watching, my channel just to get insight on the collective. So there's someone here that may have tried to do something to you, my pal number two, and they had to learn the hard way. And you have that reputation of like reinforcing karma with the balancing out the scales. So like you're the, I don't know why I'm getting like the Punisher, but you're not the Punisher in a way where you go out of your way to punish people. It's more like a boomerang effect when it comes to you. That's your reputation with the Justice card. Because Libra rules karma. So, like, whether you have Libra in your chart or not, you do embody that energy of karma. So, when people do stuff to you that it wasn't uncalled for, you haven't done anything to them, they get karma right away. And you do have that reputation. What's your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's your reputation? Ooh, we have the Nine of Pentacles. You do have the reputation of being somebody who lives a life of luxury, very abundant energy, beautiful, self-sufficient. You are definitely the eligible bachelor or bachelorette. You are in high demand. You do have that reputation, quality over quantity. You may be the type of person that don't have a lot of friends, but the friends that you do have are quality friends. What is your reputation? We have the Devil. Ooh, Capricorn energy. You're very seductive here. Like you have a very alluring energy with the Devil, but I'm getting like it's more so your work ethics. You're very dedicated and hardworking here. You do have that reputation. And now we have the Ace of Cups, a healthy amount of self-love. Some people may call it cockiness or arrogance, but it's really confidence. Okay, you know your worth. You do have that reputation of like walking with your head held high. You vibrate really high here, my pal number two. Some people, they may see you as toxic or negative with the Devil, but you're not. Okay, it's just like you're very focused, you're driven, you're hardworking, and you have your mindset on a goal. So you're not the type of person that's going to waste your time or squander. Okay, we have all the cardinal signs here, so you're definitely a self-starter, initiator, a leader. Okay, so you don't got time to waste or chit chat. You don't have time for that. You're on a mission here. We have the Eight of Cups, emotionally withdrawn. Yeah, you do have the reputation of like not reacting or like getting emotionally sucked into people's drama. With the Eight of Cups, you're very emotionally mature. What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Tower here. You're unpredictable. You could be a Libra, Scorpio, Cusper with the Tower. Don't have to be. You're Like people underestimate you. I feel like that's why this person that wanted to do some spell work, they had like a rude awakening. Okay, they had to learn the hard way, and I feel like spirit used you to teach. Wow, to teach them a lesson. You see, they don't want me to talk, to tell the truth about them. What's what's your reputation? My file number two. Woo! We have justice again, guys. Woo! This is good. This is what they get. Anybody who messes with you, they get karma right away with the justice card. But you do have the reputation of being somebody of high integrity with the justice card because it's upright. So you do things with integrity, okay? Like you're not the type of person that's going to go around and try to scam people or get something out of them to be tricky, deceptive. No, none of that. Then this is the reason why they get instant karma when they come for you, because you operate with dignity, okay, integrity, code of ethics. You don't just do things like crazy things and then expect like not to get caught. Like you don't do that, okay? What's your reputation? That's why people, when they come towards you with their malice, they get karma right away. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the moon card. You do have the reputation of being very mysterious, very alluring, okay? There is this magnetic energy. You have this magnetic field around you as well that draws people in because you have a powerful light, but there's also a protective barrier where it's like only the positive people or people that wish you well, wish you good, that are allowed to be part of your energetic field. If not, they either get repelled or, like I said, they get instant karma. So what is your reputation, my pal? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's your reputation? We have the King of Wands. Yes, you do have the reputation of being bold here, confident. I'm gonna like optimistic too. Like you think positively in everything that you do. What is your reputation, my pal? Yeah, we have the King of Swords. You're very stoic. You're highly intelligent with the King of Swords. You have strong boundaries here. Some people may think that you're bitch or a-hole because of your strong boundaries and your no nonsense attitude, because like I said with the Ten of Swords, you have a very strong cutoff game, but it's like it's for your own protection. What is your reputation? We have the Eight of Cups again. Yeah, you're not emotionally involved or invested in people's drama. You do have that reputation. Like you're like allow karma to do the job for you. You're not going to retaliate. You do have that reputation because we have justice here twice. So you know the spirits, God has your back. So you're not going to retaliate. You're not going to do something that's going to create more spiritual debt for you. So you're just going to be like, okay, well, you want to do that? You want to act like this? Okay, well, you'll see what's going to happen to you next. You're going to learn. You're going to find out real quick. We have the Six of Pentacles. With this energy, what I'm getting here, you have the reputation of being a generous spirit, okay? Generous individual, well balanced, okay? Very resourceful as well. What is your reputation, my pal number two? Ooh, we have Leo. Pal number one had Leo too. Ooh, you shine brightly, my pal number two. Some people may think that you're a show off because of your light, and you walk in with confidence with the Leo energy. And that could be something that some people may not be comfortable with. They may see it as a sign of arrogance because you have like you're confident in who you are. Okay, you're bold with the Ace of Cups, like you have self-love and you don't tolerate anything less than the best. Okay, some people, they don't like that. They want you to lower your standards so that way they can feel comfortable, because that's the, like, you lowering your standard is the level that they can reach you at. Now we have a Libra, balanced. And look at this illustration, like such a beautiful illustration. So we have Libra 3 times. So you could definitely have Libra in your chart. Very balanced, elegant energy. Okay. I heard fortified, like very beautiful energy. Well balanced, elegant. That's what I'm getting here. You do have that reputation. You like beautiful things. Like very Venusian energy, because obviously we know Libra is ruled by Venus. So very Venusian energy, very beautiful, aesthetically pleasing. Okay, you may be very attractive here too. That's what I'm getting here. What's your reputation, my pal? Number two. What's your reputation? Ooh, we have 10th house authority. Ooh, and we have Capricorn here. Yes, that's that mutable sign. Not that mutable sign, sorry. That cardinal sign. You could be very flexible too, because I said mutable sign. And the only mutable sign we have here is Pisces. So you could definitely have mutable energy, but with the 10th house authority, you do have the reputation of being a boss or having a strong presence, a powerful presence that commands respect without being forceful, without being like a bully or a tyrant. No, it's more about like just your energy reinforces your like your vibe that you have and the authority that you have, like that spiritual authority. You do have spiritual authority. That's why people, when they come at you sideways and they do something nasty to you or uncalled for, they get instant karma. So what's your reputation? Ooh, what? Mars motion. So it could be in Aries or Scorpio. We have Aries and Scorpio here. Like, whoo, powerful energy. Okay, you're a self-starter, you're an initiator, you have an unshakable will. You do have that reputation. Once you make up your mind about something, nobody could shake you off, or nobody could knock you off your path with the Mars energy. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number two. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video. Pal number two. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 3, you picked the citrine crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3. What's your reputation, my pal number 3? What's your reputation? What's your reputation, pal number 3? What's your reputation? Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. You could be a Sagittarius here. Ooh. Okay. You know what song just came to me? It's that Movado song, I'm on the Rock. Like, Jehovah, guide me, be my guidance, save that salvation for me. Like, you're on the rock. Like, I'm getting shivers, guys. Like, Movado is a Sagittarius too. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, you are divinely guided and you are protected because, like, this is like a Jamaican song, like a dancehall song, and it speaks of like him talking about how he's protected from his enemies, protected from people that wish him harm, people that are wishing bad against him, or like people that are wicked. Okay, so it's like him talking about how he knows he's protected by God, like nobody could touch him. He's on that rock, like he's protected, and that's what I'm getting here. You do have that reputation, guys. I'm getting shivers as I'm saying this, like you do have that reputation of being anointed and divinely guided, okay, and protected by any wickedness, anybody who's trying to go out of their way to hurt you in the spiritual realm or any other way. You are protected with the Wheel of Fortune, and that's what Spirit is saying. Like, they want to reinforce that as well. Okay, for you, my pal number 3. And guys, like, if you're Jamaican, I know I probably butchered the lyrics, so please don't come for me in the comments, okay? Oh man, yeah, but it's Movado and it's I'm on the Rock. I think it's On the Rock or I'm on the Rock. Okay, it's such a beautiful song, a beautiful song. So What's your reputation? We have the Page of Swords. I feel like you are the person that people talk a lot about. Like your name is being brought up in conversation. Like you definitely have the reputation of being the topic of discussion with the Page of Swords. People watch you, people clock you. It's like you have a lot of eyes on you. You have a lot of grace and power. Wow, we have the High Priestess for you too. But this power that you possess, your light is shown, like they could see it, whether it is in the physical world, in the spiritual world. People could see your light. You have this guidance, you have this protection, guys. When I tell you, like, I really feel like you need to listen to that song. Even if you don't understand Jamaican patois, like you could like read the lyrics and stuff like that, but like you will be able to understand, maybe not everything that he's saying, but like the words that are like more easier to understand, because obviously like Jamaican patois is like English, but obviously it's like specifically like different language, right? So you can still understand what he's saying, but the lyrics is like very powerful. I'm telling you, like there is like a message for you, my pal number three, okay, in the that song, because that's what I'm getting here. This is your reputation. Like you are guided. Like I feel like you have a very strong connection to the divine as well. Maybe you pray a lot. Maybe you do a lot of fasting or something. There's something about your spiritual hygiene and your practices that is felt, even if these people don't know what you do as a spiritual protection or your spiritual hygiene, but it is felt. This is what I'm getting here with the High Priestess. That's why you are the topic of conversation. Like you definitely walk by faith. What is your reputation, my pal number one? We have the Seven of Swords. I said pal number one, I meant number three. Whoo, somebody does not want me to talk. We have the Seven of Swords. You're very strategic. You have the reputation of moving in silence, not letting people know what your next move is going to be. Some people may see this as being deceptive or sneaky, but that's not your reputation. You have the reputation of being 10 step ahead of people. And that's one thing that people don't really like about you. What is your reputation? Ooh, we have the Hermit. Virgo energy. Yeah, you're very observant here. You're definitely a natural born detective, because if you look at the illustration, look how she looks. She's dressed like a detective. And she also has like that star. You know how detective, they usually have like a badge or something. Most of the shows, like, I don't know why I'm getting Garfield. Somebody likes Garfield here. But like I'm getting Inspector Gadget. Oh my God, guys. Inspector Gadget he probably I think he had a star as well as one of his like logos. But that's what I'm getting here. You do have the reputation of being like 10 step ahead of your enemies, very wise beyond your years, okay, very observant as well. You go within, you do have the reputation of walking alone, but for a reason. We have the Queen of Wands, very powerful and confident energy. Okay, with the Queen of Wands, this is what I'm getting here. So what's your reputation? We have the two ones as well. Yeah, you're a far-sighted individual. You're bold. You're confident. You do have that reputation. You know your worth. This is something that you may have a lot of people that don't like that about you, that you know your worth, you know your value, and you also know what you bring to the table. So it's kind of challenging for people to step to you or trying to get you off of your path, because you already have, like I said, that special connection to the divine, and you believe in yourself, you trust in yourself, and you know your worth, you know your value. What is your reputation, my pal number three? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. That's what's up, okay? Yes. You do have the reputation of being a self-sufficient individual, very classy energy, because look how she's dressed. She definitely looks like a queen. Okay, she knows her worth. She has her legs crossed, okay? She has makeup. This looks like she definitely looks like an African woman because of her what she's wearing. That's definitely African clothing, okay? So this maybe you're African, okay? With this illustration, or you could be half African and another like nationality with the Queen of Pentacles, but you do have the reputation of being very classy, elegant, sophisticated, okay? Self-sufficient. You do have that reputation, whether you are a woman or a man. What is your reputation? We have the moon card. Ooh, mysterious, alluring energy, highly intuitive. Especially with the high priestess being here as well. Like this is double intuition, like very powerful intuition, psychic energy. Like you're a true psychic, okay? Like you were already born with those gifts. You didn't have to cultivate them. You're already born like very naturally in tune as a child. Maybe you have like a water moon or something, maybe Cancer or Pisces, don't have to be, but you very like your intuitive gifts are extremely heightened, and people know that you do have that reputation. Like some of you, you have prophetic dreams. I'm also getting like premonitions by touching objects, or like that's why I feel like some of you may not really like to be in large crowds, because you could get a premonition just by walking by somebody, and it could be overwhelming for you. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. What is your reputation? Ooh, we have the Hierophant. Ooh, you are definitely wise beyond your years. We have all these books, okay? A lot of wisdom. A scribe. You preserve knowledge. You do have that reputation. Like maybe some of you, you had a very strong bond with your grandparents. Like they would tell you stories about your culture, your nationality, because I feel like some of you might be biracial here, because we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands looks like a Caucasian woman, right? And then the Queen of Pentacles is a black woman. Yeah, some of you might be biracial. Don't have to be Caucasian. It could also be Asian as well. Okay? Or Latin or something like that. Like not all of you are mixed, but I'm just saying, like, I'm getting that energy. But whether or not you're mixed or not, I'm getting like you had a strong connection with your ancestry, your culture with the Hierophant, and you preserve that knowledge. I feel like you're well versed in your culture, whether you are biracial or not. You're well versed. You're the one that's most cultured in your family. Like maybe like let's say for instance, like I don't know why I'm getting Portuguese. Maybe your family is Portuguese, like your parents are Portuguese, grandparents, everything, but maybe you were born in Canada, or you're born in the US, or you were born outside of Portugal. But like maybe the rest of your family, like your siblings, they don't speak Portuguese. They only speak English, but they understand it. So when your parents speak to them, they speak back in English. They don't speak in Portuguese, but you are the only one that actually speaks back in your language. Like you are trying to preserve your culture. You're not trying to lose it or like not learn how to speak it. Or let's say if you're like Italian or like you're Congolese, like you know how to speak your culture, like your dialect. Okay, this is what I'm getting here, or the language of your culture, like you know how to speak it. And it's because you learned from your grandparents. So like you made an effort to actually learn, and this is what your like your reputation, like you are preserving the culture. Okay, so what's your reputation? Ooh, 5 of Wands. Ooh, competition. Pile number 2 had that card too. You're definitely being seen. You do have the reputation of being the competition here. People want to beat you or be better than you. Okay, outdo you. You're the blueprint. What is your reputation? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune again. Guys, I'm telling you, you are anointed, okay? And you do have the reputation of being lucky. But it's not even luck, you're just blessed. You're not lucky, you're blessed. But that's how they see it, though. They see it as you being lucky, but really, in actuality, you're blessed with the Wheel of Fortune here twice. You do have that reputation. Whenever you wish upon a star, whatever you wish for, your hardest desire always materialize because you are in alignment. What is your reputation? Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. You're very creative here. Passionate energy, bold, confident. This is something that people cannot shake off of you. Your confidence. Oh, I just heard that Shensia song. Um, I think it's like look like a dale. Enough men want me upon me body. Yo, this song, she's so cocky in that song. Oh my gosh. But Shensia, she's a Libra, so it doesn't matter. You could be a Libra here as well. But that's what I just heard. I look like a dale. Enough men want me, upon me, body. Something like that. Okay, guys. I'm not Jamaican, so I don't know the lyrics. Like I'm probably like butchering the lyrics, but This it's the song is called Dali. Okay, like what? You can be very attractive too. So what's ooh, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy again. Like you're structured and disciplined. You definitely have that reputation of being like structured, disciplined, committed to your goals, hardworking. What is your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have the Magician. So you could be a Gemini or a Virgo. If you are a Gemini and it's your birthday today, happy birthday, okay? You're very talented here. That's your reputation. You're very skilled and talented, versatile, and adaptable here. What is your reputation? We have the King of Cups, emotionally intelligent, wise beyond your years, okay? You definitely have that reputation. Like that's what was getting like you were born highly intuitive. Like from when you were a child. That's why I'm getting like power, like intuition, like high premonition or prophetic dreams. What is your reputation? We have the Fool card. You definitely have the reputation of being somebody who walks to the beat of your own drums. You're definitely not a follower. You are a leader. What's your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have the Three of Swords. Ooh, heartbreaker. You do have the reputation of being a heartbreaker, my pal. Number 3. I feel like a lot of you are single here. Like you're very traditional when it comes to relationship. You could also be, I'm getting like also a virgin or celibate for a lot of you. I don't know why I'm getting that for pal number 3. You do have that reputation. Like you're saving yourself for the right person. Like you're not easily swayed or influenced by people or pressure to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing. Yeah, with the Hierophant, okay? You live in your truth, you live in your purpose. What is your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. Just one card. Yeah, just seen the Six of Cups, innocence. Now we have the Three of Cups. That's another card of innocence as well. Joyful energy, happy purity. This is what I'm getting here. You do have the reputation. Like you're pure-hearted, you're optimistic, positive, very bubbly energy. Like there's a purity about you. What is your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have retrograde review. Something about the past. You're hard to forget. People always think about you. I feel like in Mercury retrograde, people always come back. Like people from your past always come back because they're unable to forget you or to move on from you. You leave a powerful imprint on people. You make a remarkable or remembering, like people remember you for a long time. What is your reputation, my pal number 3? Ooh, we have Chiron, heal. Yeah, you're a natural born healer. So you may attract a lot of like, sorry about that, my pal number 3. So as I was saying, like you may attract a lot of needy people in your world with the Chiron energy. You're a powerful healer. Okay, you do have that reputation. What is your reputation, my pal number 3? What is your reputation? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have Descendant invitation. Maybe like I'm getting like your ascendant sign. There's something about your ascendant sign that's very positive, like the way that you present yourself or the way that you look. There's something about that that is very alluring or attractive or inviting. Okay, you do have that reputation. People cannot get away, like people cannot get enough of you. I'm like, people cannot get away. People cannot get enough of you. Like that's why you have a lot of people that want to return back to your energy. Your spiritual energy, like your spiritual signature is unique. Okay, it's like it's once in a lifetime type of energy because we have the Wheel of Fortune twice. This is like once in a lifetime. It won't reoccur. It's not like a reoccurrence. It's like a one-off type of energy. Okay, so like when people fumble you, it is felt. Like people fumble you, and when they do, it is felt and is deeply regretted. People regret like fumbling you, my pal number 3. Heavy on that. Okay, so what is your reputation? Just one more card, please, Spirit. We have first house arrival. You could have Aries in your chart, so you do have the reputation of being bold and confident, assured. Okay, you're not easily swayed or manipulated, and you're not easily intimidated by people. You're bold. Okay, you're confident, and you do have that reputation. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.